Hi, in this video, I'm going to set up the Codex and Codex CLI with the 9router. Also, if you have a Codex and the Codex CLI, the one thing here you have to configure is the Codex CLI, and the Codex will automatically inherit all the settings. So the first step is to go to the OpenAI official website, openai.com/codex, and there you will find a button to download the Codex for Windows. Also, if you have other operating system, you can download it for the according to your operating system. This is the first way to install the Codex and ChatGPT application. The second way, you have a Microsoft Store. Open the Microsoft Store and just type ChatGPT and click hit enter, and it will search the, as you can see, it has the ChatGPT. Just open it and we will see a button to install it. I have already installed it, so I don't have to install it again. But this is how you can install the ChatGPT/Codex application. Also, the one thing to note that this is before called the Codex, and now it is called the ChatGPT because the ChatGPT has dropped their name Codex and merged the ChatGPT application Codex all together. So this is the one thing to notice. So after this, after installing, now I'm going to open the 9router. So first go to any terminal, and now if you have already installed the 9router, just hit the 9router and it will run. If you haven't installed it, just run the pnpm add /d add 9routers, add 9router, and there is a 9router, add latest. It will install the 9router, the latest version of 9router, and your npms, just type the npm install /g 9router add latest to install the 9router. After installing a 9router, just type 9router. It will start a local dev server. Must copy the localhost that it has given you. Now I'm going to paste that inside of the browser. For first time when you log in, it will ask you for the password. You just have to enter the default password that it has given you. The default password will going to be 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. After that you will see that interface, and this is a provider tab where you can configure all the providers. So first time when you logged in, the Mimo core free and the open core, these are both are going to be set automatically. So you can use these two providers for free without setting these up. Also, as you can see, I have set up the like three model database models. Also, you can see I have set up the Gemini models, Open Router, Gemini CLI, Kiro. Also, you can set these up as well. Now come to the CLI tools, and here you can see the OpenAI Codex CLI and app. Just click here and you will see the configuration to how you can do that. In the models, just select the models, and in the first I'm going to select the DCV4, and for the sub agent I'm going to be selecting this. So you can see this is sub agent. So I'm not expecting this model for the sub agents. You can click the manual config and set these up manually as well. So I don't want to set it manually, so I can click this apply and it will apply these settings. Also, the one thing that is important is you have to have the Codex CLI installed as well. Now the setting has been applied. To verify these settings, open your C drive. If you have Windows, then go to the users admin and the .codex directory, and here you will find the config.toml. Just open it As you can see, these settings are applied. Now click save, and I'm going to open a new terminal. Just type codex. Now I want to trust this folder, and this end password is going to be a default one. And as you can see, this model is selected that we have selected during the configuration. DeepSeek V4 Flash. I want to send it. Hurry, how are you? Now it is responding us. As you can see, it is working. Also, to verify that you can do other thing is go to the console logs and see the last response is from the DeepSeek V4 and the usage. See, this is it will responding us. So after that, we have set up the Codex CLI. So for the Codex, the search the ChatGPT application. Now it is opening. As you can see, it is showing that it is the 9router. When you do these settings for the Codex CLI, it will be automatically applied to the Codex application as well. To verify that, I'm going to send a simple prompt to it. So if our reliable customer PC is not that high, and that's why the Codex application is lagging. Also, the Codex application is very heavy. When I install it, it is almost 700 MBs to 900 MBs. So hit send. Now it is responding to us, as you can see. So when I come to here and go to the usage, it will tell us that it is responding with the DeepSeek V4. This is how also if you want to select the models from here and from the Codex CLI, you can do one more advanced settings as well. So these settings include setting up the custom model catalog. So this is the custom model catalog.json file. Also, when the first time you created it will not be available, you have to create this folder name model catalogs. Side of the model catalog, we have to create the custom /catalog.json. If you want this entire file, I can share it with you. Just comment under my video and I will share the link with you. In this, it has a models object, and inside the model there is an array of all the models that we have defined. You can see also you can set up the combo name as well is in here. So if I come to the combos, you can see I have created so many combos. For example, this is the base models combo, or we click edit. We first have to name the combo name, and you can click add models to add all the models that we want in a given combo. Now what's the benefit of the combo? It will you can use all the models through a one API response. So in this way, it will first try to use the DeepSeek V4. If it fails, it's going to use the Mimo. If it fails, it's going to use the Gemini model in order. So after creating the combo, just click save, and this is the ID that it has given us. So I'm going to copy it. Now to reference the correct model catalog file, we're going to first search it. What is the name of the model catalog that we can reference? Model catalog file reference Codex CLI. Just search this and you will see what the name will going to be. You can see it is called model catalog underscore JSON. So we have to copy this. Now go to your config.toml. Open it with Notepad and on the very top or after the model. So this will be JSON that we are going to be references. So to reference this correctly, I'm going to cut this and go to the directory that it is model catalogs and custom. Just click copy a path, just paste it. Now that's set up. Now okay, take a look at it. I have set these models already. As you can see, want to use the space model. You can see I have already set this up. If you want to check it up, you just have to reference this slug name correctly that we have copied from the combos. Can the display name, the reasoning, all be supported reasoning levels, the shell, availability, and all of these context window settings very well, and input modalities. Now I'm going to close the Codex CLI and going to run it again. It is giving us some error. There is an error, so we can copy this error and ask it to fix that. This will be correct format as me. And copy this, go to the config, and just going to replace this. Now as you can see, it has now the Codex CLI has opened. So now when I type slash model, now it is showing me all the configured model. So I configured the base model, so I'm going to select this. Reasoning is still going to be a default, and I'm going to send it hi, how are you? As you can see, it is now responding. I'm going to check the 9router usage. We'll see if it is responding with the DeepSeek before. So in the combos, we can see the base model, the first model we have with the DeepSeek before this build. This model will going to be used. So to see this model inside of the codex, ChatGPT application, just close it from the tray menu as well and just search again and open it. The problem with the ChatGPT application that the model picker does not show all the custom model that we have defined with the model catalog. So the workaround is that you have to edit this default model inside of the config.toml file. Inside of this file config.toml, you have to edit this model name this every time that you want to use the model inside of the codex. So if there are any solution in the future that we can render all of these models in here, then I will make the video. So this is all the video of setup of 9router with the codex and the codex CLI. So if you like the video, then comment under the video and also support me because I don't have a good microphone and a camera. I want to buy these, so check my video description, you will find a way to support me. Thanks for watching the video.